Ride the phone like teriyaki cruise. Ayy.
Damn, Vito, what you
Smoking backwood like cool. Ride the front like teriyaki cruise. Margiela, I could walk on the moon. Splash a bitch like she fell on the pool. My little red bitch give me head till I'm blue. Pimp shit, get her wet, I jump there in the canoe. I be on these niggas' neck like a noose. Swear I'm hands on like a masseuse. Slide with the stick, but I don't play hockey. 20K on me, got 10 broke pockets. Big chicken pea like Percy, I'm bout it. Bust a brick and put it back together, no problem. Different color bills like I still play Monopoly. Boy, you can't see me, dawg, you gon' need binoculars. Presidential suite, I'm getting head on the balcony. Yeah. Ooh, why that get me started? Bitch thought I put up on a short bus, drip retarded. I snuck the stick in the party. You know I shine like a bald head. You know I ball bitches sorted. I'm a D-boy, not no ball player. Yeah, I ball bitches sorted. Lose like I'm looking for a clue. Knew I'd be rich when I dropped out of school. Had bad grades, so they wouldn't let me hoop.
Okay. Period. What the fuck going on, y'all? What's up?
What's up? What's the vibe? Who are you?
Shit. I'm T. Who are you?
I'm Lo. And we are the Hookah Hotties. And this is episode 16. Sweet 16.
Period.
You know?
Happy 420, y'all.
Yeah. Happy 420.
Let's get into it. What the fuck you been up to, girl?
You know what I've been doing. I've been with you.
And we've been in fucking Milwaukee.
Well, the last episode, the whole intro was about us going to Milwaukee.
Right.
Now this intro is about us coming home from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Because I had a
Blast.
Had a great time.
It was a time.
I had a great time. Ooh, Dipset. Shout out to Milwaukee.
Period.
Catfish and Casamigos on deck.
It was a great time. Shout out to Capital. Shout out to Truth. Shout out to Lord.
Shout out to West Capital.
For real. Shout out to Mookie teasing them. All them. Shout out to Every Day.
Every Day. Shout out to Dutch.
Okay, y'all shop.
Shout out to Seth.
Period.
Had a good time.
We had a blast.
Let me tell you how. No. I was asleep in the spot because, first of all, TZ told me not to take the edible from Mookie.
I know it.
I took half. Because I know how to microdose. We talked about this last time. So I be knowing. I know I ain't no like, oh, just come through and like do some wild shit.
Right.
But they say he be having 300 milligram. The one edible be 300 milligrams.
This baby was asleep in the club, head down, and I kept waking her up. Like, our songs was coming on. I'm like, bitch, wake up. Okay, go back to sleep. Like, wake up.
I was leaning on some nigga. Didn't know him. He said we should keep in touch. We shouldn't. We're not keeping in touch. I just needed a pillow.
Yeah. I had a good time, though.
I had a blast, though.
We worked a lot up there. Shout out to Every Day, for sure. Shout out to Molly. 2 episodes we did. It was really cool.
It was cool. So, be on the lookout. We'll tag it or we'll repost it once they drop the episodes. But had really dope conversations. The first one was funny as shit. The second one was like very enlightening.
Right.
Learned a lot about music.
Shout out to, what's that nigga name?
Lupe Fiasco.
Well, that, yes. Yeah. But the other nigga I had to Google. What's that nigga name?
She didn't know who. We was talking about Timberland and Magoo. She didn't know who the fuck Magoo was.
Who the fuck is Magoo? So shout out to Magoo. I did some research this week on you, sir, and you did your thing in the 90s. Period.
But they said he was the corniest rapper. That was the argument. The argument was that nigga was one of the worst rappers.
And I was silent for 30 minutes because I didn't know what they was talking about.
He was like, I don't know who that is. And she Googled it and brought up the cartoon character,
Mr. Magoo.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Had a good time, though.
It was fun.
Got some merch. Went to Saturday night was lit.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
That day party on Saturday was lit.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good time. It was just overall good vibes. The weather was cool until Sunday.
Sunday was trash. It was raining. It was cold as a bitch. But it got to a point where I was tired of eating catfish. I'm like, can I get some salmon or something? Like, it was just too much catfish.
We almost missed our flight.
We did.
We got there 3 minutes before the flight took off.
Trying to push it to them. We didn't get to Chicago till like, what, 7?
Yeah.
Like 7:05 or some shit?
Yeah, and it was just TSA. Like, where y'all niggas going?
That nigga was doing comedy.
The TSA agent was doing stand-up comedy.
Hurry up.
You should be here 2 hours before.
Sir.
Suck my dick.
Shut the fuck up.
Please, sorry. Anyway, but overall, had a great time. Had a blast.
Milwaukee was super fun. And the cool thing is, episode 16, we got a special guest from Milwaukee too, but just hold on tight, y'all. We're going to bring her out in a second.
Okay, so what was your favorite part about the whole weekend?
My favorite part about Milwaukee was probably the podcast. Probably working, because we was networking, we was having good conversations, and I was fucked up.
Yeah.
I was fucked up on the podcast. Brim was low. I was having a blast.
Yeah.
And of course, like, the food and, like, the partying, but that was, like, that's the shit that we always do. So, like, the different shit we did this time, it was cool. Like, people was fucking with us, for real. So.
I loved it. Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Probably the same thing. Like I said, we go up there, we have a good time every time. It don't matter. But just being able to, like, people fucking with us and realizing, like, we got a podcast. People want us to be on their podcast.
Yeah.
Want to hear our opinions and shit. So it was really dope to be up there. So it was cool.
I had a
It was
good
a
time.
great time.
It was good energy, for sure. I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, I slept all day Monday. It was over for me on that day. But
we supposed to be going back next month. Hopefully.
are we?
That's what we said. But you
I
was
said
fucked
that I was
up.
drunk.
Yeah, you was drunk as
I don't know
fuck.
if I really meant that.
I don't know. If we go, we go. If we don't, it is what it is.
I'll be up there in the summertime, though, when it get warm. Because,
It's snowing right now.
yeah, it snowed right before we left. Right after we left. But summertime, Milwaukee, go down by the water.
So wrap. Also, shout out to Chardonnay. Y'all know we are the gas station connoisseurs, Sutter Homes.
And our guest bought us that, so we gonna try that. That,
We gonna
that
try
looks
that.
good. I don't know if it's Chardonnay, but it looks really good, and we be grateful that somebody brought us something. The hospitality.
Loving
When
it.
we went back to our what we know best. We got some Sutter Homes.
Sutter Home. Period.
Cause Sutter to get you right every time.
Girl, I'm cross-eyed already.
Anyway, let's get into
Let's
our
get
special
into
guest.
it. All right, y'all. So give a warm welcome to Vegas.
Tall Vegas.
Period.
Tall Vego, don't forget the tall. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Vegas? How you feeling
What's
tonight?
going on, y'all? I appreciate y'all for having me.
Sure.
Of course.
So give us some background. Like, where you from? What do you do?
All right.
Dipset.
The hookah wanted to wanted to make
Have a
appearance.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
You niggas ain't gonna leave. I'm the reason why y'all bitches here. That's what it said.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a barber, designer.
Okay. So where you cut at?
I cut at the Quad Barbershop in Mapleton. Yeah, I work at the Quad Barbershop in Mapleton.
Okay.
So
How long you been cutting hair?
5 years.
Wow.
What made you get into that? Because that's
So-
a decent art to be into. What made you get into
Yeah.
it?
Well, my brother, he in the penitentiary, man. Free my brother, man. But he in the penitentiary, he was telling me, he got his cosmetology license in there, so he's telling me, like, man, get in the barbering. I was kind of hesitant at first, but I ended up doing it and getting in the barbering, and then that's just what it is.
Okay. And how long have you been in Atlanta?
3 years.
Okay. You just
Yeah.
welcome. You
Yeah.
just got here.
Fresh meat, that's what they
Yeah.
say.
So what's your favorite part about actually living in Atlanta?
The view
The view. Okay.
and the weather. I like the
weather.
weather. and the
Okay.
view, though. Yeah.
Okay. What made you come out here?
Better opportunity. Yeah, I was at like the highest. I felt like I was at the highest I could get back at home, and I just needed more space because it's small. It's really small, Milwaukee. But I love it, but you know, sometimes you have to part ways to get where you're trying to go to be better.
Okay. So what part of Milwaukee are you from?
Oh, teach
I'm
us
from
the
all, I'm
sides,
from
yeah.
all over, you know what I'm saying? Like I just no for real though. Like I tried, like we moved a lot. Like I always stay with my mom, but we just moved a lot. We moved in different houses, so just I really can't just claim a part because it's really like all over. Probably the only part that we didn't stay was the south side and east side, but we stayed from the north side and west side.
Okay, so and what area did you graduate high school from? Maybe that.
So I went to a lot of high schools. I was getting kicked out of schools and stuff like that. So I graduated from this school called Westside High, which was Academic Solution after it got turned down. But I went to a lot of schools.
Okay. So like, do you? Oh,
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm happy you're here.
Oh.
But what you was about to ask?
We're happy you're here for sure. So do you feel like you miss Milwaukee, or you just kind of like your life in Atlanta more, or?
I miss it because all my family there. You know, I'm just here with my best friend and my cousin. So it's just like the rest of my family is in Milwaukee. So I do miss it at times, but it's just like, because I used to go back like every month. So after a while, I just stopped because it's like, all right, I got to focus on what I got going on here.
Right.
And then,
But that's really how, because everybody know I'm from Philly. But when I first moved down here, I was always in Philly. Like, I was there every month, every week. I used to just follow the politics and all the shit that was there. I never knew what was going on down here. But so I understand where she's coming from. Like, when you first moved here, you still be so connected to back home.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who the mayor was down this bitch.
I still don't know who the mayor is. I'm still in Virginia. Like, I live here. I've been out here for almost 10 years. I'm still in Virginia. Like, when I first moved out here, it was hard as fuck. Like, you know, you was my first friend that I made. So it was just like, I was just either with you or I was in the crib. And it was just like that for maybe 6 years. And now I'm just starting to get outside the bubble because it's hard. Like, you so used to your home, like you ain't trying, like you know where you from. You ain't trying to fuck with, you know what I mean?
And when you get older, it's not that making friends are hard, but you normally make friends when you in school or you're doing something. So if you just come to work, then most times your friends that you make are at work. But sometimes you don't want to kick it with them work people, so it be kind of weird. But yeah, I feel you. I just like I lived here, but I didn't really I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you've been cutting hair for 5 years, so that means you was cutting in Milwaukee too?
Yeah.
So did you think your clientele is better out here or back home?
Both.
Yeah.
It's just that I could charge more out here.
For sure.
It's more the market, like they gonna pay.
Yeah.
You know. So that's just about it. I mean, it's kind of like the same.
Question: do niggas get their hair cut the same in Milwaukee that they do down here? Because you know, regionally people be getting different stuff.
I keep my haircuts the same, so they like what I get them. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it like that, but it's like how I used to cut in Milwaukee. That's how I cut hair, and they like it. So
how do you feel about oval necks?
I hate them. Get tapers. Yes. Get tapers. The fuck is you doing?
We campaigning for tapers. Because we hate them.
Also, shout out to our special other guest. She's not coming on, but she's a part of the live audience. We got the Femme Barber in the building tonight, too. She's another barber for sure. We had her on episode 14, I think, and we talked about oval necks. We don't fuck with it.
I gotta see how she cut. I gotta see if she crispy.
Ooh.
Crispy.
Show me Instagram.
Period.
I gotta see if she
little
crispy.
cut off? What is it?
Is it? Yeah, right, like a little cut off.
A little verses?
For sure.
The music.
That'd be cool.
You know how to cut with detachables?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. You gotta do shears? We gonna go to work now. Okay. Alright.
All right. Well, shout out to Greenlight Productions for sure. We got you in the building too.
Yeah, green light.
Period. Let's get into some topics, y'all.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Because you know, you done seen some of our shit, right?
Yeah.
We a little.
We ain't too bad, but
It gets a little.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Let's do it.
Hold on, wait. Sorry to cut both y'all off. Because I know you do something more than just barbering. Is there anything else?
I'm a designer. I design clothes.
It's something else.
I do music.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Like, come on.
My music. Okay, so, yeah. So right now, I do got a song on the way. I'm currently waiting on that from the engineer, so I got to pick that up and get that done. But, yeah, it's basically the song. It took me a while to kind of do it because it's like when I made the song, I was in a dark place. So, like, it come from a dark place. Like, so it talk about my addiction. You know what I'm saying, to like pills and stuff like that. So it's just, I took my time with that because I put everything in it.
Okay, cool. So is your music name the same, or how can they follow you on Instagram? Or?
SOI, man, SOOI, and then the YouTube page is Someone of Interest, so SUMONEIINT. See, man, y'all know it's long as hell, man. This is interest with 2 eyes.
We need to put green light gonna get you right. Need to put that on a shirt.
On the shirt. I thought we was on Wheel of Fortune. She was like asking about a vow.
Not too much on me though. Hold on. Wait a minute.
All right, y'all. Let's get into some topics. You want to start it off, Love? Because you came up with them this week. I'm proud of you, baby.
You proud of me?
Yeah. Let's get into Marcus Houston. You know I love that man.
Let's get it.
If you love something, let it go.
But no, I mean, it's weird because we literally named the episode Marcus Houston because you said that, but then he in the news on some weird shit.
No, he's wilding right now, but I love the old him, not the new him. Like the adult.
Yeah,
he's like a pedophile.
Yeah,
like, he's off.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird. Like, so basically, he's 41. His wife is 17. Well, she's 22 now, I believe. But they got engaged and married when he was like 38 and she was like 17. And basically, he came out on an interview and was like basically like saying, "Oh, a lot of women my age come with baggage, and that's why I decided to,
fuck with
me
a
and
minor?
my wife have something special." And it's kind of like it was kind of giving grooming. It was kind of giving like weird.
It's
like,
giving he molded her to be the woman that he wanted.
That's
Like
exactly
that's fucking
right.
off.
But my thing is, it really wasn't. Well, it is that because that's sick. The best for the 17-year-old.
Right.
But it was also the fact that he was trying to say like women his age have baggage, and it's kind of like. What?
Who don't though?
Yeah,
Everybody have baggage.
And then
he
tried
got
to-
baggage.
He tried to kick it like he waited until she was of age to have sex with her. No, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Stop fucking lying.
You did.
But even if so, it's still the intention. Like
Yeah.
the I don't mean to cut you off, but that's still the intention. Is to still talk to her.
Yeah.
Like
Child.
anyway, like in your mind.
And the thing about it is, he talking about baggage. You about to be her baggage. I pray to God he don't ruin her life because he going mentally like you be in those situations where you deal with an older man and they mentally manipulate you, and then when you become 41, you a psychopath. Like because of the shit that somebody did to you, and he like, oh, I don't want to deal with a woman that's 41. Niggas like you are the reason that 41-year-old women have fucking
The
baggage.
baggage, yeah.
So it's like this though. People have trauma. So you gotta think about his situation or what happened to him when he was younger, when he the stuff that happened with him in the group and all that. So now it's just like it's fucking with him and he a predator just like the next
was
motherfucker.
exposed
So
to
it's like it continues on. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is a weird
And it's
cycle. It's like either you be like not most people, but I've heard that if you are like sexually harassed, I'm not putting this on that man, but like his manager is somewhat of a known sexual deviant.
Right.
Because Rasby has come out all on the internet and said that nigga touched him. But if you come from something like that, it is weird because sometimes you either become what you came from or you be like an advocate for people not to like deal with it. But it'd be more
It's
times
either
than
or,
not
though.
you be.
It's either predator or victim.
Yeah.
It's either one, and he's definitely giving predator vibes. And I don't fuck with that because I feel like I said, he's trying to mold her to be, the woman for him. And it's like, God forbid if they divorce, like I was saying, like who's she going to be in society after dealing with him? She's gonna be fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
And it's more, I think it's more so of a masculinity thing too. Like with younger people are more like they more easy to manipulate.
Yep.
So he has a masculinity, you know what I'm saying, something going on with his identity to where he don't want to be with somebody older. He know they got standards, they got morals, they not going for that bullshit. Right. So it's like he gonna get somebody younger, he could pretty much, like you were saying, mold and just walk all over and make her how he wanna make her. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's love.
Yeah, I don't think that's love either. I think that's
love.
creepy.
Yeah.
When you can just get somebody that's around your age and just get them, if they submissive, then you know what I'm saying?
But the thing about it, it's so many years between 17 and 41. So even if he still wanted to deal with somebody younger that was 25, 27, you get what I'm saying?
They have a little bit more piece of life.
They're
like
grown. They're grown. Yeah. Like it's just like what? It's so many. It's 17 years that you could be her dad.
Right.
There's so many years between y'all ages that you could have picked someone that's still younger than you that you probably could have had some influence over, but it's not. You ain't gotta like sign her papers and waiver her to go to fucking Sky Zone. Like
you can't even take her to the ain't no shot o'clock. You can't even take her to the motherfucking
no
bar.
Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah,
okay. No wind down Wednesdays.
Yeah,
that baby is 17.
That baby is she got a car seat.
Yeah. They not equally yoked. But with that, we can kind of segue into that. So Vegas, how do you feel about dealing with a woman that's equally yoked as you, or do you even require that with dealing with women? Like, do you even care about somebody being equally yoked, or how do you feel about that too, Lo?
Well, okay, let me start here. Equally yoked. So y'all know that's really for married people, I think. In the Bible, that's what it said. But really, they got the terminology from. So farmers, what they did is this not metal, but it's like a wooden thing, and they put two animals together, and they had them like carry loads or had them do the yard, and so it's called a yoke. So that's where they got that from. But to me, I don't know. I just feel like, to me it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gonna rock with, if y'all on the same thing, then y'all gonna vibe, y'all gonna rock, and be cohesive with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
for me, like equally yoked would be like all spectrums, like religion and like beliefs and stuff. So I don't feel like, me personally, like if somebody I was dealing with wasn't into the same beliefs as I wouldn't like not deal with them. But I feel like if it was a more serious type of situation, it would kind of be hard because if we're raising children, like, you know what I mean? Like those type of conversations. So I personally feel like being equally yoked is a good thing just for like my child's foundation. It's not so more for me and my relationship, because if I didn't want to have kids, like I would be cool with not being equally yoked religiously with somebody. But if I with somebody and we want to have kids, it's kind of like we kind of have to have the same beliefs, because I feel like that's important for a kid. That's my only correlation with yoked. Anything else, I'd be like whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's to touch on what you said, I do believe it kind of comes into aspect of marriage, but I feel like before you get married, you got to understand if you're equally yoked with a person. But even like outside of the marriage aspect of it, when I think of it, I think of how people don't even pick people that are for them. And when I say that, I mean like, all right, say you a 50-50, like you cool with paying 50, you want to pay half the bills, your significant other pays half the bills. It be men or women on the internet or just voicing their opinion and being like, oh, you know, these niggas don't want to pay bills. And it's like, no, you're going after niggas that don't want to do the same things you're doing. You have to find somebody that, like you said, agrees in whatever belief system, whether when it comes to religion, finances, parenting, lifestyle, like any of that. Like if I want to mess with a nigga that want to spend money, then I have to find a nigga that wants to spend money. I can't like mold. Go and try to get with a nigga that's cheap and then be like, oh, these niggas out here cheap and these niggas not equally yoked to me. It's like, no, you have to find somebody that actually you can do like this together. And even if y'all don't take it to this level, at the dating level, you got to understand like whether or not y'all get the fuck along. Right. Or y'all believe in the same thing. I just feel like a lot of times people just be running their mouth, or they want things that look aesthetically pleasing, but they don't really care about what's underneath the aesthetics.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's kind of like hard, like you can fuck with somebody, but y'all don't have the same... I mean, I feel like beliefs and connections is all the same. So it's like you can fuck with somebody heavy, but you know, at the end of the day, like it might just not work because you think this way or you believe this way or you go about things this way. And it's like, don't force it. You know what I mean? Like, so like you said, like picking niggas that don't have money, like that nigga just don't want to spend money. But you can find a nigga that will spend money on you, bitch. But you just have to look a little harder. Yeah. You know what I mean? But me personally, 50-50 is cool. I'm not tripping.
Like, I don't. We in a society where shit is high as fuck. So yeah, if you're not messing with somebody that's just like completely A-okay, then regular people pay 50. Like it's a 50-50. Like, or even if it's 30-70 or it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork, right? Like, it's not just like, so you just gotta find people that believe in the things that you believe in, want to live a lifestyle that you want to live a lifestyle in, want to parent, even if y'all don't have kids, but if y'all did have kids, want to parent your kids the same way, and all the other stuff. So I think it's very important to be equally yoked, because you find people that are in relationships that don't get along and don't have nothing in common and don't even believe in the same shit. They just like the way the person looked, the sex was good, and they have good vibes. Like they might like the same type of music, but like you ask a nigga his outlook on jail reform, and that nigga like, fuck them niggas, they can stay in jail. And you like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be like, you gotta have these deep and tough conversations with people to find out if you actually are compatible with their asses.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. And you gotta like ask them about their childhood bringing, like how they was raised, cause that matter too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people was raised off survival, some people was raised off love. Yeah. And when you get somebody raised off survival and then somebody raised off love, it ain't gonna mix, cause the person that's raised off the survival, they gonna use you, they gonna finesse you, they gonna do whatever. And the person that's raised off love, they gonna be genuine.
Keep giving, get taken advantage of.
Absolutely, yes.
I saw this thing on Instagram, and it was just like people could be compatible, or people could be, what's the other word? Not compatible, but it's like they could be compatible, or they can just be like basically like in lust, if that makes sense. I don't know the other word that she used, but it was just like it's kind of hard to differentiate the two, because love and lust could be so familiar, but certain things could come up in situations and it's like, damn, do I really love this person? Am I really willing to stick through? Because, you know, love is unconditional. But lust is like temporary. Like certain things, it's a wrap. Like I can't handle certain things, but like love is like forever going. So shout out to every day. The jacket has to come off.
But bust that open.
Okay, period.
You got the corkscrew.
Shout out to Vegas. She done brought us some drinky drink.
Yeah. Shout out to Gazelle, man. Exclusive.
But so, like, how do you feel about 50-50 with women? Are you one of those that are like 100? Like, how do you feel about that?
It depends.
Okay.
It just depends. I don't know.
I mean, what?
Cause I done paid you know what I'm saying, like full bills and only had a person pay just, you know, utilities and just like, you know what I'm saying, stack your money and do what you need to do. Like if they wanted to open up a business or something. And I've been with people and we done paid 50-50, so it's like, but I don't know. Most of the time I'm paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. What about you, Lo? How you feel about that?
I feel like it's either or. Like, I'm gonna come in and I personally am gonna come in and pull my weight, but if that person is in the space to want to do that, then I'm not gonna stop them. Like,
yeah,
do your thing, 21. Do your thing. But I will, like I said, I'm not coming in with the expectation of that happening. I'm all for like splitting it and doing it equally. But if they're like, if I meet somebody that is, you know, make more money than me, and that's what they were raised on, and that's how they kind of want to treat their significant other, then who am I to be like, no, I don't want to do it. But I'm also fine with paying whatever I need to pay, because in the event they leave, I got to pay whatever they got to pay. And regardless. I have a kid, so I had to pay what I got to pay anyway, so.
Yeah. I've never really been in a space to share bills with anyone, so it's always just been me. But if somebody want to come in and take care of them bills, who the fuck am I to say no? Okay? But me personally...
Send the funds.
Send the funds. But, nah, for real, me personally, I like to still, like, I'm learning, like, I'm getting older, so I want to still have my independence but still be submissive. So, like, I want to still put, you know, my part in and, you know, show up, but I'm not going to say no. I'm never going to say no. Yeah. You do what you do.
You want to pay this? You want to pay my car note? Pay it. You want to get my hair done? Pay it.
And then that
it is not because I need you to do it. It's because you want to do it, and I'm willing to accept
it. Period.
So if y'all meet somebody, right, and y'all like their personality, but they don't have money, like their money is not the same as you, would you consider them as being equally yoked?
You go first, Lo.
I think it depends, because I feel like finances is something that you can. All right, let's get deeper into the conversation, because finances is something that you can help somebody with if they are willing to take the advice or work on it. Because if they have good, so say they might just have a job that they don't get paid a lot at, but they pay all their bills, they're managing their money correctly. Mm-hmm. That's not like, oh, you broke. That's just like, you might not be in a position where you are making the money that you can potentially make, and you can help somebody get there. Mm-hmm. But if you meet somebody that's just all over the place, they don't really take care of their responsibilities, they don't pay their rent on time, they don't do this, they buy sneakers instead of paying their light bill and stuff like that, then no, because that's a habit that I don't want to have to break. I can help you get to this level, mm-hmm. but you won't have to work on that habit by yourself. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I feel like it's a difference. I feel like if you meet a man that's grinding and he's doing all this other stuff, and his bills are paid, his stuff is on time, he's doing well enough within his means, and you can elevate him to make more money, cool. But if I meet somebody that's just irresponsible, then no.
I completely agree. Like, I feel like finances is a thing that you can work on. So I don't, like, if I come into a situation, I'm dealing with somebody, and at the time I'm making more money than them and they're making less than me, 6 to 8 months down the line, it could be totally reversed. They could boss up over the summer. They could turn the fuck up, and I could be down bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm never going to, like, shit on somebody because at the time when I meet them, they not where I'm at. You feel me? Because it's money.
Because at times I was down, and I wouldn't want nobody to shit on me like, oh, you broke, or
like, I can't fuck with you. Because
so.
Money is the most easy transactional situation. That's like the lowest frequency. You can get money literally doing nothing. Okay, so you can make money come up, you can make money go down, like whatever. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like she said, like, if you don't have, it's all about mindset for me. Yeah. So if you don't have the responsibility ethic, like if you got the money at the moment and you just fucking fumble, I can't fuck with you. But if you don't have the money but you have a plan and you know what you intend to do, I can support that, because at the end of the day you have a plan and you know what you're going to do. You just don't have the money right now, but money is universal. It'll come back. It circles around. It's a rotation. So I'm never going to just not focus somebody off money, but principles for me and respect, that's, if we can't get that, then we're definitely not equally yoked. I'm not can't do that now. Because that's just like, you can't teach nobody how to be respectful or have principles or morals. Like, that's some shit they should have learned from their mama. Yeah. Period. So,
How you feel about that? How you feel about dealing with somebody that might not be up when you meet them, or
the days of my life, man. That's what I'm used to, man. Look, I'm used to building bitches.
They can't bounce. Building bitches.
That's gonna be the name of the episode. Building bitches.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man. It's just.
That was
So how does that make you feel? Like, do you feel like you're a person that is just here to put people in transition, or like?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, and it's crazy because I feel like that I'll probably be attracted to those type of people. Like that's, I don't know. I feel I'm a helper. Like I want to help. Yes, I got that problem. Like I want to fix people, and I feel like I can fix them. I just see their potential. I see potential in them that they don't even see, and it be hard. Cause they don't be want to work with me, goddamn.
When you get to the point where you realize, yeah, nah, I can't keep up. So you know how you see potential and you kind of pour into somebody, but it get to a point. What's that point where you like, yeah, you ain't get no more of my energy?
I used to have a point. I used to pour and pour until my shit was empty, and then still trying to pour when I ain't had shit to pour. So, but now I'm only pouring this much. If I don't see, I don't ignore red signs now. Red flags, not ignoring them, man. I check them at the door. So it's like, you only got 1 or 2 times to show me your true colors, and I won't repaint you.
Oh, and I won't repaint you.
Yeah, she's a designer.
And she's a rapper, because that was a bar.
That was a bar. So are we using 1 or 2 times to repaint, or are we using I'm building bitches for the title?
Building bitches for the, it's a good title.
Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube. Period.
Because that was a good, that was really good. That was catchy.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm used to building bitches. It's getting Build-A-Bear. Oh my God. Okay. Damn, wait, so you used to that, so like.
What happens? Sorry.
Question, is that I'm not trying to make it a Milwaukee, Atlanta thing, but is that like, have you experienced that here, or is that something that you kind of experienced at home?
Here, I never went with nobody. I went on a date. I went on a date probably like 3 times with one person since I've been here. But
you've been here for how many years?
You've been 3 years, well, 3 dates with one person.
Well, 2 dates with one person. I mean,
all the other dates you just had one and dones.
No, that was my first date. We went on 2, and then that was it.
Like, he was like,
So you just been out here just chilling?
Yeah, I've been trying to. I mean, I conversate with people, but it just never got past the phone. You know.
Okay.
It's just like I just be careful about who get my energy. It's just I don't know.
No, I mean I respect that that's your energy. It can be it's sacred. You don't want to give it to somebody that ain't willing or deserving of it. So I understand that's just funny shit that you said. I've been on 2 dates with one person. Like that's
3 years.
In 3 years. The other hoes.
Yeah, I just been. I don't know. I've been finding myself, you know, just trying to get together. You know, some people when they move, especially in a place like Atlanta, they get lost in the sauce. And I just focused on like, you know what, I'm not gonna get lost in the sauce. I'm just gonna try to just stay grounded and get myself together. When I get myself together, then I can have fun and go party and step out and, you know.
I will say this, my mom, if y'all know me, y'all know my mom's situation. She didn't really leave me with a lot of gems, but when I did move here, she told me one thing that I have stuck beside. Stay in your fucking lane. And that is what the fuck I did when I came to Atlanta. I stayed in my lane because you could definitely get lost in the sauce. It's so much shit going on. It's a party-ass city. You might want to fuck around and spend a rent just because, or you might want to just fuck around and just do some it's just Atlanta, like, it's just too much shit going on to be responsible here. Mm-hmm. But if you stay in your lane and you just know who the fuck you are and don't switch up and don't change, stay down, I think you can survive because it's a lot of people that's homeless out here, bro. Yeah. They live and be on they fucking means out here.
Montclair coats, air mattresses.
Period. Like, no, for real.
It's wild.
For real. It's crazy, so that's a really good thing to have, for sure. What was the last topic? I done got a little slizzer, so I done forgot.
Talking about equally yoked.
So we was in Milwaukee, and not even in Milwaukee, like it's sometimes when, cause you have a best friend out here, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Greenlight. Okay.
Man, shout out to
Love you. Got the cam. So y'all
Club going ham, man.
Yeah.
Let me do a real shout out. We was in Milwaukee. We met somebody. That nigga said, put her on the phone. I said, okay. She is really touched that.
She stamped in Milwaukee for sure. If y'all don't know Lovey in Milwaukee, y'all don't know nobody. That's my baby. Shout out to her.
Nobody.
Period. Anyway, so shout out to Lovey though. But when y'all go out, right? Mm-hmm. Bitches be talking to y'all and stuff like that. Has there ever been a moment when y'all went out and like maybe one night somebody on her and then the next night somebody on you, and it's like she might not get the attention or you might not get the attention. Like, do y'all feel a way about that, or y'all just be like, whatever?
Nah, we both get attention.
Period.
So like, you know, I don't know. That's just like how it always was with us. You know, it was more of us, but you know what I'm saying. That's for a different podcast, but you know what I mean, for a different episode. But yeah, I mean, when we step out, they both be looking. I mean, everybody, they just look at both of us. It's no one or the other. So it's like, you know what I'm saying.
So kind of like for us, like we're best friends. So like we'll go out and like some days she'll have her day, some days I'll have mine. But if you notice, like bitches will, mostly females will do this. I don't know about guys, but if, say for instance, if somebody giving her attention and they not giving me none, for me, I don't give a fuck either way. But some people will like try to dim their friend's light to highlight themselves more. You know what I'm saying?
That's lame as hell.
Lame as fuck, right? Yeah. So it's like you'll have your nights, I'll have mine, and we both be like,
personally, give it to her.
Give it to her. No, but give it to her because I don't want it either. Like, where's the shots?
Yeah.
I'm here for that. So how do y'all feel about dimming somebody else's light to highlight yourself? Like, do you feel like it's lame? You feel like what?
Yeah, that shit lame. Cause you gotta look at it like this, like. Motherfucker, like, if you a star, you gonna shine regardless.
Yeah. Period.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you don't have to dim nobody else, like, just so your light can shine brighter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta polish yourself a little bit or wipe it off or something, but don't down the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to enlighten your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, lift your nigga up type shit. So it's like, everybody, I don't know, like, you just supposed to want your niggas to win. Everybody's supposed to win, man. Yeah. Together, it's supposed to be unity.
And it's like, I totally agree, but I also want to add another layer to it. And I mean, like, genuinely win. Like, not, I want you to win, but I'm low-key hating. Because people do that, too. People like, I want you to win. I want you to win.
But and not then, better than you.
Yeah, but I want you doing better than me. And it's kind of like, no, I want you to do as best as you can. Like, and if that's better than me, so fucking be it. Like,
and that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know, I'm not a man, so I don't know how men interact with other men in their friendships, but I know for women, like me personally, I've experienced a lot of jealousy. It's like women want me to be successful and be their friend or like be cool with them, but they don't want me to do better than them. And it's just like, I'm so pure hearted. Like, if like we made a contract before we got off the car to get on a flight to Milwaukee, like, bitch, if you come up first or if I come up first, like, we gonna still stay down. Like, it don't matter. Like, it's us. So, you know what I mean? Like, people be fucking weird. It's like they fuck with you, but they don't want you to be better than them. And it's like, if that's your nigga or that's your friend, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if you have to take the coach or the student role, as long as you in position, if you winning, bitch, I know I'm winning. And I had saw a post on Instagram that had resonated with me. Like, if I'm around people that's winning, I'm still winning, bro. Like, that's enough for me. I'm cool with that. But people be fucking weird as fuck. Like,
yeah, people do. And it's kind of sad because I've seen it too. Like, I've been lucky enough to not actually experience that in my friendships, where it's kind of like people try to dim my light or do anything hating on me to be like, try to make themselves look better. Because I'm always gonna shout you my friends out. Like, oh, this, she do hair, she do this, she do that. Go to her. You look beautiful. You look nice. I'm pushing y'all into, because honestly, I want to be invisible. So y'all can have everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's what it is. I think it's a very genuine thing to, like, I just want, like you said, everybody to win around me. I'm winning, because the things that make me, the things that I feel like are winning may not even be what you think are winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be thinking winning is having $1 million in your bank account. And me being winning is like, I got a kid, I want my kid to grow up to be a healthy adult. Like, you know, I don't want her to have a bunch of trauma and shit. Like, that's winning to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, your aspect of winning might not be my aspect. So, how I'm going to be mad at you or hate on you for some shit that I don't even really know? I don't really know. So, I'm just cool with minding my fucking business. That's what it is.
Did y'all see the post on Instagram about, was that Ace Hood's wife? Who wife was that?
No, that was, not Ace Hood. Jesus. It
not
was,
Ace Hood. That was Ace Hood, though.
It was Pusha T.
There we go. Did you see that post?
I'm currently on a social media fast, so.
Okay. So she had got on it.
That's cool.
That's really good.
What made you do that?
Cause I'm actually fasting, so I'm just doing an all fruit fast, fruit and juice fast. You know, cause you know when you stop eating, your body heals itself in generations. Even when you go to sleep, your body heals itself. So I was just like, you know what? And then I work around a lot of toxins, so
Gotcha. Okay, I respect it.
How long is the fast for?
Just 2 weeks. You could do between 14 days. My bad. So yeah, just 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna start back eating regular food.
Okay, cool.
And then when I come back from out of town, I'm gonna do another fast, but I'm gonna do herbs and just juices.
Gotcha. I don't fast, but I have done a great job. So I'm drinking wine tonight. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't really, so one of my biggest things was drinking soda. I don't really drink soda like that. All I drink is water and herbal tea. And I'm like, God damn, I should have been did this. So fasting and cleansing your body is very beneficial. So I hope you having a great fast. I hope we're not like trying to like trigger you.
Or no, I did. So this the thing, right? Because it's not easy. I won't try. It's not easy. So the first, listen, it took me 3 weeks to get it right. Okay, because the first 2 weeks, I did a couple days, and I just broke bad. I was eating American deli. I was a slutty vegan. I was eating pizza. I was just doing, I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, I'm hungry. I went to Chick-fil-A. It was just, it was crazy. I was like having these cravings. Like I was just overeating because I was so hungry that I haven't ate in days. I'm like, you know what? If you're going to do this shit, just do it. So, and it started getting to the point to where when I was cheating, it was fucking me. Like, you know how some people, when they cheat, they relapse. Mine was the opposite. It was making me sick. Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Making me not even want to cheat no more. Like, damn, I really got to stick with this diet because me going back eating this other shit is making me sick
I have literally went through that. Like, I was doing a whole, from 8 to 12, drinking water and fruit. Then the rest of the day, just eating vegetables and stuff like that. And then I started back kind of eating meat a little bit. And I just been finding my skin breaking out pimples and, like, being sick. And it's just like, even though I crave the food that I used to eat, my body can't handle it no more because I was so dedicated to my, my little schedule, whatever I had going. Even if I want to cheat, I feel you. I can't. Like, my body's rejecting that shit. So it's just like now, I done became vegan on accident. I'm eating Impossible Burgers. I didn't even want to do that. But it's like my body can't handle nothing but just healthy food now. Like, I can't, like, the only thing I drink for real is just water, wine, liquor. And I know like liquor is bad, but it's like I can handle that. I can't take a soda. I can probably do a Red Bull, but I might have indigestion. Like, it's just like I can't. And I want to eat chicken and I love steak. I want to eat steak so bad. I had Chipotle today, y'all, on the toilet. Fuck that. Can't do it. Like, and it's like I want to cheat so bad, but it's like when you get to eating healthy, like you say, your body heals itself. So it's like you're replenishing everything. It's like you can't go back. It's hard.
See, it was like so it just started getting like this with chicken. Like I was a chicken connoisseur, like
Same.
just chicken everything.
But okay.
But yeah, so my intestines weren't digested, so I had stopped eating pork and beef because it wasn't digested. I would get sick and it'd just be real bad, and that happened before I came here. Like I was fat when I came here, big. So yeah, but that happened. So then that was like I was only eating. Because I'm little. You know what I'm saying? So when you a certain height and you big, they consider you as being obese.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
I'm a little bit taller than you, so I ain't that much taller. So I know, baby. I'm at the gym every day. I told you about this. I go to the gym because I will not be the bitch with the big back at the beach.
I kind of haven't been going to the gym because of the fast, and it's just like the fruits. It don't give me enough protein to go to the gym because you sweat and
can you take a protein powder and put it in like
nothing,
a shake?
just fruit, juice, and water.
That's enough to keep you alive. You do not know to go. You don't need to go to the gym. You're gonna pass out.
Yeah. That's why I don't go to. That's why I haven't. But once I stop, Sunday was my last day. I'm going back to the gym because then I'll be able to eat my proteins. Like the avocados, the
fruit,
like bananas and
stuff.
And I can't even eat nuts because nuts they really have gluten in it. Like grains and all that, like spelt and all that, that's not healthy neither.
But you can get your protein from there though.
Yeah, they got other stuff in it too.
What else would you do for protein, like to substitute?
Avocados, bananas, and I'm still a student.
With bananas because it got too much potassium in it.
It'll mess you up. Well, you gotta.
Yeah,
you gotta limit
done in
everything.
moderation.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
That's why I like my diet. I never really ate pork because my mom never fed us pork, so I never ate that. But I was a big steak eater, but I haven't really been eating steak. I've only literally been eating chicken, like grilled chicken breasts for the last 2 months, and salad and shit. And in the mornings I make a smoothie with like a protein powder and like blended up fruit, and I eat yogurt. I just be eating. My problem was I never really ate anyway. Like I didn't eat that much, so trying to work out, but I don't be eating was fucking me up. So I had to like get on a regimen of actually eating at 9 a.m., eating at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, eating at 5, because I would just go all day and not eat till 5 o'clock.
Have y'all ever got to a point where like eating has become like a job? Like you eat so like, well, I know just for me, like I be eating healthy, but it's like it feels like it's a task. Like I don't even want to eat because it's like I don't really want this, but I know my body needs it. But I really want to cheat. Like I really want some chicken. But I guess I'll stuff this watermelon down. This is what I have to do. But like, does it feel like a job to y'all? Or y'all just cool?
Not the job of eating, but the job of figuring out what I want to eat feels like a job. I'm like, God damn, I gotta figure it out. But not only do I gotta figure it out for myself, I gotta figure out for the kids that's at my house, cause them niggas be looking at me like, so what we eating today? I'm like, y'all niggas couldn't think of nothing. Like, give me a clue. Like, give me something. They be like, oh, we don't care. Just make something. I'm like, yo, no.
Eating has become a job. Like, I don't know. I love to eat, but it's like being that I have to eat healthy now, I'm not really enjoying eating. I'm not. But I'm just doing it because I know I have to do it.
It'll get better. Honestly,
so.
It changes. Like, this is how I felt about the gym. I was like, I just got to do this. And then it got to a point where it was just like, I got to do this because if I don't, I'm probably going to punch somebody in their mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got...
Why are you going to punch them in the mouth?
Because you know what? It went from being a task to an outlet. That's what I meant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it went from being like, damn, I got to go to the gym, and then to, I need to go to the gym because this energy if I don't go to the gym, if I don't release this energy, I want to haul off and put my hands.
But that's not the same endorphins for food. It's just like, if I don't eat my fruit and my veggies, I'm gonna be sick. But it's like I really want to eat it.
But you have to. You can do it in moderation. So back to moderation. I know you saying like you got to be careful and you do have to understand your body. You don't have to like. You could be what's called a flexitarian, like where you give yourself meat. You can eat meat maybe once a month. That's gonna be your cheat day. Like, but your main like focus on your meals are gonna be like plant-based or fruit-based or however you want it to be. But you don't just deprive yourself of, like, what kind of life is that to just deprive yourself completely unless you're allergic to it.
Right.
Other than that, you can, if you want a steak on your birthday, bitch, eat a steak on your birthday. And you still going to eat the way you normally eat, but you don't just, like, deprive yourself of that.
Flexitarian. I like that a lot.
And then also you gotta, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. I was about to say, we segue completely away from our topic of dimming lights, but
okay, let me just say this. Okay, you have to pick stuff that you like. You not gonna enjoy it if you don't like it. Like if you don't like, you have to pick workouts that you like.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym, you have to pick the vegan foods that you like, stuff that's pleasing to the taste buds. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to really, and stuff changes every day. Just like how like
literally
vegan like. It's different from being plant-based. So it's like, it's different. Like, so it's just like, you just gotta.
It's just limited, and I think that gets on my nerves because I'm not like a limited person. So it's like, I can only go but so far with healthy food, and it's just like.
But you can't, that's the problem. You're kind of putting yourself in a box, and that's what you're saying. Like, you have access to the internet. No funny shit. You can find as many different recipes that's going to give you what you want. It's going to taste as good as you want it to taste. It's going to satisfy because people that are foodies struggle with like changing to a more plant-based diet because they do feel limited because you can't get your steaks, you can't go get your Popeyes, you can't go get your shit. Right. But you can find a way to kind of
make it
curb that or like appease that crave.
It's just research.
They have meat replacements too as well, like oyster king mushrooms. They got jackfruit.
Yeah. Jackfruit is so fucking good, but that shit will have you on the toilet.
That's good.
Yeah.
That shit will have you on the toilet.
But the mushrooms, I just kind of started. I don't really like mushrooms, but I will eat them if they're like. First of all, I don't really want to eat fried food. So, like, me personally, I think it's crazy that you take a mushroom and fry it like a piece of chicken. And it's like the problem for me was the fried part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really need to eat the fried chicken. So, like, I'm not going to fry a mushroom and make it seem like it's fried chicken. Or people that take them bones and wrap cabbage around it and deep fry. Like, I don't need that. Like, I just don't need to eat fried food. So, I'm just going to stay away from that. But I don't want a mushroom that's deep fried because I don't need to eat fried food. But
yeah, it's the texture.
Right, it's the texture.
Yeah.
It's the texture. But
I'll definitely do some research. I don't want to be limited, so I'm gonna get out of it.
You should probably find a nutritionist or somebody that can help you. Like, that's really important. They can help you find meals that like because everything's done in moderation. You don't have to you have to kind of start counting your calories or counting your macros or whatever it's called, so that you know how much food you're intaking. Mm-hmm. You can still eat the shit that you like, but you just don't eat a big ass plate of spaghetti. You eat a very small portion of it.
Well, lucky for me, my family has had a fast metabolism, so I'm very blessed that I can be literally a garbage disposal and not put on weight. It's just more so of longevity of life. Like my family has a history of diabetes and cancer and stuff like that, so I know I'm finna be touching my 30s, so I'm not trying to be eating McDonald's every day and fast food every day, and I want to have a healthy heart because I smoke and stuff like that. Yeah. So I just wanted to change my lifestyle, but it's just like, I need just some new shit, but I need it healthier because I'm tired of eating the same shit. It's getting to a point where it's a task, and I don't like tasks. So, for sure, I don't like it at all.
I don't like tasks. I don't like that shit. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like a job at all.
Period.
But anyway, back to what we was actually talking about, because we segue deep into nutrition.
But I love that for us. But can we have a moment? Because I really love the fact that Black people are tapping back into our ancestors and getting back into like fucking farming and just eating fruits and just not eating shit that the government is giving us, these fast foods and these chemicals. I'm loving that for us, y'all. Yeah. We are all eating healthy. So we can segue though. Okay. I love that for us.
But what we was talking about dimming lights. I mean, you start talking about Pusha T's wife. Because somebody asked her on the internet. I just want to watch her do this because that's.
We were trying to get this bottle open for 3 hours, y'all.
And that baby had a cork on her key ring.
She got the Lil Wayne chains on the side.
Yeah, this one, this the tall Vego chains. Yeah, this is my junk. I call it the junk chain. So I got, the mask on. I have more chains than this, but you get stuck on shit, break off. It's still a style though. I can turn anything to fashion. So
rockstar lifestyle might not make it. Yeah, stand up.
Rockstar lifestyle.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was in high school, not high school, right after high school, I segued again. I thought I was in Blink-182, baby. I had the goddamn shorts and all the chains, the belts with the skulls on them. I was down a deep dark road.
Shout out to DC sneakers because I had so many colors. Chuck Taylors.
I had every DC
shout out.
They had. You okay?
Yeah. Right.
Oh. Y'all gotta go continue.
I had every DC there. Remember we talked about it?
We talked about it.
It was like, did you ever wear DCs? I had them all.
But yeah, y'all, it's just, DC was a fucking vibe in high school. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa for that Chuck Taylor camouflage movement, all those vibes. Like, it was just a good situation. Don't get distracted.
Yeah.
It was a good time, for sure. It was really fun.
But, anyway, back to Pusha T's wife.
So she got on the internet and was just talking about how she felt like she was an industry wife and she didn't feel comfortable being an industry wife because of how other industry women looked and how they carried themselves, having fillers in their lips and their face and like fake boobs and butt. And my thing about it is, it's like, at the end of the day, your industry nigga picked you, right? So regardless of how you chose to be natural or your surgery, he still picked you. Why you gotta throw shade at them? Because at the end of the day, their industry niggas picked them. Like, let women... People always got an issue with women doing them. Like, let women be. If women want to get surgery, if women want to enhance anything, let them be them. But if you want to be a woman that's natural, that's fine too. So that was the whole conversation about the dimming the light. Because it's like, if you want to be a natural woman, be fucking natural. It's not an issue.
It was more so like you said.
She didn't have to throw shade at them.
Throw shade.
For sure.
I was uncomfortable because I was in a room with bitches that had BBLs and.
But that was their choice.
Makeup on their face, and it's like. If you choose to dress like, it's like, okay, this is about to be shady, but it's like, if you choose to dress like the bitch from Little House on the Prairie, that's your choice.
That's your choice. Like, everything is per choice, and I feel like people have such an issue with how women do what they want to do. I feel like people should just leave women and men alone. Like, let men, if men want to get cosmetic surgery, let people do what the fuck they want to do.
Hell no.
I feel like people should have the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Well, they getting fake abs and shit.
But at the end of the day, that is, when you look in the mirror, you want to be comfortable.
Yeah, so take your ass to the gym.
But I don't feel like they should be limited to that. If somebody is looking at themselves in the mirror and they don't see the gym, they don't see like results from the gym, and they just want to go ahead and spend that bread, that's their money, that's their life.
But guess what though? Once you get that shit, you have to maintain maintenance. So
but that's their problem.
You have to keep it up.
You're right.
And then that's their problem.
That's not the point we're making. The point we're making is let people do what the fuck they want to do.
Let them do what they want to do.
Keep paying to get the lipo, and you got the bread to do it, then you can do it. If you get the lipo and you don't maintain it and you turn back into a whale, that's still
your life.
I don't care.
My body isn't changing for that.
Like, and it's not gonna make me feel any type of way, or I'm not gonna be like, oh, The bitches that's a bitch. The only thing I think is funny is that you can get everything fixed, but if you wear a size 11, bitch, you gonna have an 11 for your life. Like you can get a butt, you can get titties, you can get lip fillers, but you can't get your foot smaller.
I feel like
I think that's funny. But other than that,
the only thing,
and you can't get taller.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't get your
No, you
knees
can.
done.
They have the surgery.
Nigga pay for his knees to get.
They have the surgery.
I'm getting that. I'm there.
I feel like the only thing that I would ever speak on somebody's life is their teeth. And it's only because that is like the forefront of everything. Like, you can't be out here with fillers and high cheekbones and fucking bust down eyebrows and lace fronts and titties and ass and tight stomach, but your teeth is fucking crip walking. I don't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
And we can't do white tongues neither. Like, I don't like that. So I feel like that would be the only thing I talk about. But she didn't have to do that. Like, you want to be natural and you want to dress like a pilgrim, do that.
Yeah.
In your privacy of your home.
Yeah, or just do it and be comfortable.
Be comfortable.
If you got the so the thing about it, it's in you and it's not on you. So whatever you put on, if you got the sauce, you got the sauce. So if you put on an outfit that's not revealing your body and it's not tight, but you still can throw that shit on, then you gonna throw that shit on and it's gonna shine regardless. You're gonna be noticed. You're gonna be like, okay, who is that?
But at the end of the day, she gonna still get noticed because that industry nigga picked her. So bitch, be happy with the fact that you got picked.
Well, no, not even be happy with the fact
not
that
on some shit like that, but it's like he saw something in you. So don't worry about them girls. He saw
but
you, baby.
The post was giving me that he make her dress like a pilgrim because you know he into that weird.
Well, then that's some shit that they gotta talk about.
Yeah, but all I want to say is that like you don't have to dim nobody else's light. So if a bitch want to get a BBL, a woman, I told her stop calling women.
I ain't say bitch all night.
If a woman wants to get a BBL, if a woman wants to get lip fillers, if a woman wants to get their eyes changed to look like a pit bull.
A pit bull? Who the fuck did that? Who did that? Did Tiny do that?
I didn't say no names.
Get on my
But
nerves.
no, if you want to get your eye color changed, that's your prerogative. Yeah. Bobby Brown said it best. It's my prerogative. If you want to fucking do that shit, do it. I don't care.
You like Bobby, huh?
Bobby Brown, the funniest nigga in the world. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga is funny.
Bobby Brown came off the helicopter kicking.
Yeah, so
I love him for that.
Mad love to Bobby Brown. But he said it best. It's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. Live your life how you want to live. Because I can't judge you. Only person that's gonna judge you is whoever you believe in. Yep. So do whatever you want. But I'm not gonna talk. Shit might be funny. Yeah. But I'm not gonna go on a platform and try to make you feel bad about the choices you made. No. Because to make me feel like I'm doing something better. That's the one thing I do not like. I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started doing my makeup, right, I used to practice for hours and hours and hours. And it used to be girls on the internet be like, I don't need makeup. And it's like, actually, bitch, you do because you look crazy.
But you're mad because you can't do it.
And you don't know how to do it. Yeah. And also, the thing about it is, like, if I take this makeup off, I've taken care of my skin. I have a skin regimen. Like, it's cool. Like, so I don't need the makeup. I like the makeup. But don't make me feel bad for liking something that you can't do. And that's the problem that I don't like. Don't make anybody else that's doing something different than you feel bad because that's not your choice. Just love the people that's doing the same shit you doing.
Yeah.
If bitches is wearing fans, remember the fucking corny ass ponytails that had like, if that's your tribe, then that's your tribe. But like, don't try to come over here fucking up my confidence and what I got going for myself because you different. Be different.
Yeah. Confidence is everything. Like, people will tear you down, but you gotta big yourself up every day. Because social media will fucking... Dude, this shit is different. Is it Chardonnay? What is this?
No, I feel like this gonna get you drunk. Like, this one.
Oh, yeah, you go.
It's like moonshine.
And then they got the nerve to have the rose gold going. Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Oh, this nigga speaking Spanish.
Okay, exclusive. Period.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, so let me just shut up, because I can't speak Spanish. Muy bien.
Mi amo, Tracy, period. That's all I got.
I see. That's what I got. But yeah, so yeah, just don't dim nobody. Like, I think everybody got a chance to shine.
Yeah.
So. For sure. Well, this has been a great little segment, y'all. I have had a great time. Shout out to Vego for coming through. Shout out to the who?
Gazelle.
Zell. This
Gazelle
motherfucker
wine.
whispered Zell. This is Giselle. Okay.
Yeah.
Gazelle?
Gold label.
GazelleWine.com. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. But also, for real, thank you for pulling up. We appreciate it. We think it's dope that you
wanted to come on. That was cool.
And kick it with us, so we appreciate it.
Shout out to Everyday Podcast. Shout out to Everyday Clothing. Shout out to the Femme Barber in the cut. She been quiet, y'all, but she been in here talking shit on the low. And shout out to Green Light.
Green Light.
light gonna get you
But
right.
let me get my shout outs.
Right?
Every time.
Let me get my shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Love You, man. Green Light, man. Shout out to the Quad Barbershop, man. I see you. Shout out to my coach, man. Drew, our fashion, you know what I'm saying? Like, he helped me with the designing and shit. He coached me through it. So, shout out to him, man. Shout out to Milwaukee, the motherfuckers back home, man. Hey, free them motherfucking guys, man.
414.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
414. Man, anybody I forgot, man, shout out to y'all, man. Hey, shout out to Cuz, man. Ask for Cash. Hey, man, look me up. Y'all want a crispy haircut at Perfect Reflection, man. Reflection with a K, not a C.
Period. And if you need your locks retwisted, y'all know who to follow. Twisted by T, Marietta, Kennesaw area. But first and foremost, shout out to my baby. Again, Greenlight Production. She in the motherfucking building holding shit down. And I want to just give her a real shout out because she has, not saying that we wasn't doing our shit before she came along, but she took Hookah Hotties to the next level. Like, the fucking audio, the fucking production, the fucking videos, the editing. Like, shout out to my baby. We appreciate you. We love you. Shout out to Lovey. She a real one for show. 414 native.
Let me
That's
give my
my
shout
baby.
out. Shout out to
Period.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Shout out to Matthew McConaughey.
Shout out to Riding Out All Day for sure.
Oh,
Y'all
shout
fuck
out
with us. For
Shout
real.
out to Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Shout out to Spider-Man. Like, who the fuck shout out to these people? But for real, shout out to everybody that fuck with us. We really appreciate that y'all like tune in and want to hear what we got to say because we just be talking shit. So we appreciate
Like,
y'all.
comment, subscribe. The YouTube is in the link for show. We are out of here. I'm
Hey,
T.
shout out to Tezo,
I'm
man.
Lo.
Flex loud.
Oh, shout out to them.
Okay. I'm
Big
T.
shout out to them. I'm Low.
Rebel
We are the
Parish.
Hookah Hotties.
And she from Milwaukee.
She from Milwaukee.
Hey, man, 414.
Fell off, bounced back.
I was
Hey.
not playing. Period. Are we still going or not?